Hey everyone, I'm Elle with Elle's Miracle Moments, and today I want to go over the Metafi Yielders project. I literally just jumped into this thing, and I just wanted to share with you, share with the world, what kind of crypto projects that I am working with and what I'm doing. And this project, Metafi Yielders, is really cool, right? Right now, um, it's fairly new. Um, the the developers are really public right now. There's Facebook group, um, Telegram, and it seems to be getting really positive feedback. And so I decided to go ahead and jump in and just get started, right? I personally love opportunities and love projects that pay daily. Now, I will tell you this, they only pay out on business days. So, okay, I don't know what they're doing with my money on the weekends, but I'm gonna give them a pass because it's a cool platform. But personally, I prefer projects that pay out daily, okay? So I just want to kind of give you a brief overview. Um, you can jump into this project by making a deposit of 2,500 or less, and it will generate you 1%, okay? 1% every day for 30 business days. Or if you're like me and you want to see a little bit faster results, you can deposit $2,500 or more, and you can accrue interest, compound interest at 3.3% a day. Now, with that being said, you can take out your rewards daily, and the contract lasts for 30 business days, which is about 40 or 41 days. So, the one thing I really love about this platform is that they allow you to fund with several different currencies. So, if you're like me, um, I prefer Tether. I tend to stick with a lot of stable coins, but you've got perfect money, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. You got ERC20, you got Tron on here, BNB. Now, for me, I found that Litecoin was a little cheaper to move around, but I tend to use TRC, Tether TRC, often as well. So, what you would do here is one, create an account, and I will add my referral link down below. Create an account, and then you get to choose. You get to choose to make a deposit. You either do 2,500 or less. You shoot for the 1% or 2,500 or more. Now, the contract, your money will be locked in until the contract is over. So decide how much you want to put in, and once you do that, it's final. Um, and also think about what money you want to use to fund. Now, I will tell you this, all you have to do is choose what you want to do and hit invest now. Now, this is a tidbit I'm going to share with you. Most of my seasoned traders, cryptonologists, they tend to have a gang of wallets, right? Multiple wallets here and there, and they figure it out. But for some of you newbies who are just getting involved in crypto for the first time, um, this is not as straightforward as it should be. And I will tell you this, I had to actually reach out to the support staff. So I will tell you there is an active support staff. However, I had to leverage the chat and email. Now, I want to share a tip with you. So before I go on, I just want to tell you something about funding, okay? If you're going to fund, you definitely want to use a private or DeFi wallet and not an exchange. And I'll tell you why. Especially not an exchange like crypto.com, because they make you whitelist the address. Well, Metafi Yielders, they issue you um, a temporary deposit address, right? So if you don't fund within a few hours, the next time you come back and you're ready to fund, you're going to get a total new address, and that's because they're using a third party to help fund. So, with that being said, the tip I learned is crypto.com will not work unless you are using their DeFi wallet. And that's because they require you to whitelist a new address and it requires 24 hours. So I kind of I had some coins that I wanted to use, and with the third party app and that 4 hour time limit, it wasn't feasible. So I did contact support to try to see if somehow I could just use that link and make it permanent or whatever the case may be. That's out. So I will tell you this: make sure you use your DeFi wallet here. Um, wherever, whenever you have lots of options, but you just don't want to use anything that requires a whitelisted address or anything that won't allow you to fund within a 4 hour window. Okay. Now, with that being said, that is my tip for funding. And there's a lot of material out there, and no one is talking about that. Okay. So I will share that with you. You can thank me later. No, seriously though, I experienced that and I just wanted to share that. So here you have the control panel, and this is where you see your active deposits. Now you can see I just created a $2,500 deposit, and at this time I don't have any profits or anything. Literally just added it. However, where you see the account balance, that's going to be any money that you've earned, any profit you've earned, or any money that you've earned from generating referrals. That would show up in this area here. Now we can just scroll down. You're going to see some of the same information, but you're also going to see information here about your partners, how much you made from referrals, things like that. And you can see a log, a transaction log if you scroll down to the bottom. Most of this is self-explanatory, but I will say, the site's been pretty cool. The dev team has been pretty public, pretty active, and it seems like a really cool platform. I'm okay with the business days because I want to diversify, but I'm wondering what they're doing with my money on the weekends, okay? So I guess that's why this platform can pay out such a great return because they're making a killing. They're making money on the weekends in addition to whatever profit they're making over and above what they're paying out on our returns. So, with that being said, that seems like it's a project with legs. And by legs, I mean something that's sustainable, something that's going to be around for a while. Doesn't look like it's going to be drained because the, the concept seems to generate a good enough flow of profits, right? It's not going to be one of those things where all the whales cash out and the money runs low and the project stops paying, right? Those those weekends are probably padding this project really well for the dev team. Okay, so with that being said, you can create your deposit here, which is essentially where I started when the video first started. You can do, like I said, 1% or 3%. Once you click this button, you're going to get a link, an address link. It's going to be temporary, and then you'll get a few emails from, I think it's Coin Payment. I don't want to misspeak, so I'm just going to check my email really quickly. Coinpayments.net. So that's the third party that's going to capture your funds, and then it will, once you go through that process, they have a few checks and balances. I think is a few steps that you'll have to take. And then after you've done those steps and they've approved and cleared your funds, then you'll wait about 30 minutes or so before your funds actually make it to Metafi. Okay. So I want to share that with you because it was a little different for me. I don't typically use those third party um, not the ones that give you temporary addresses, that kind of thing. So that was pretty interesting. So add funds, okay? We'll go over this right here. This is where you can top up your account. I do believe this is for, let me just double check here. Um, This is where, if you have a balance, it'll show where you've gotten paid in different crypto. This is more for team building. The team building folks, right? They are going to have people funding their accounts using different coins. I say they, we, whoever. At this point, I don't have any referrals or anything in because I literally just got funded. But you'll start to see money here. And then what most people are doing is just letting it sit until they have enough money to start another contract. And that seems to be pretty popular. You can see your transaction history as well as you can see your team. And then, there's some cool stuff going on here. It looks like this looks 7 levels deep, as well as they have even some marketing materials. So if you have a blog or website and you want to put some, you know, some thumbnails on your website, some ad material, here you have it. That's pretty cool. I'm not mad at them for that. And support. Now, I will tell you this. Um, I did contact support, and there were actually live folks on support. I will tell you, I'm happy that they have an active support. I hope that they improve the support. But um, it was mediocre. Okay, support was definitely mediocre, and however, I was able to resolve, my issues. It would be nice if, they had, maybe some frequently asked questions as it relates to support. Just, a few problems, like essentially what I experienced, I'm sure there's going to be many other people will experience that. However, the support analyst didn't quite have the answers for me. And it just, I'm sure that this is a common problem or will become a problem, a common concern. So it would be nice if there was a dump somewhere where they had these kind of questions or issues that people have already experienced. So we don't have to continue to experience them, and it would expedite setting up this account. But other than that, I'm looking forward to the next 40 days. I'm looking forward to recouping, my investment and investing it again. So um, I'm definitely, I'm definitely excited about this. You cannot, to double your money in 30 to 40, in 40 days, 30 business days or 40 days. It's pretty cool. You really just can't beat that. And I'm looking forward to seeing how well this contract performs. And so you will be hearing from me. I'm sure I will do some updates as I begin to um, generate some profit. But for now, I just wanted to walk you through the platform and share my experience as it relates to funding, because that's a tip that, I'm sure a few people will experience as they begin to fund their accounts. So, you can check me out. Recruiting is not required for this platform. It's always helpful if someone, if you share your link with someone or, they use your referral link, that's always pretty dope. However, not a requirement. So if you're someone that just wants to get in, move on, not think about it and come back, in 40 days, feel free to do that. But the fact that they have an awesome affiliate program is pretty cool as well. Well, guys, I'm going to run for now. I think I've taken your time up long enough for this particular project on this day. However, I will be back with an update. Go ahead and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below.